In the northwest corner of South Carolina sits a small town that played a key role in the turning point of the American Revolutionary War, the town of Cowpens. During the holiday season, they send a special thank you to the U.S. naval ship and its sailors that keeps the legacy of their town and battle alive at sea every day.
Tell me first a little bit about what the city does with the schools to get these Christmas cards out to the sailors, because I think this is one of the neatest things at Christmas I've ever heard of.
It is neat. It was actually an effort from the Mighty Moo Committee. Our chairman, Pam Camp, called me one day and she said, "What do you think about getting the schools and the people in the town to send Christmas cards to the sailors on our ship?" And we call it our ship because it's the USS Cowpens. But I said, "I think it's a great idea." And then she contacted the school board, asked permission, and we got the addresses over to the school, and the kids started making cards. We actually mailed the cards. She did last week. And I hope some of the townspeople would put the address on our Facebook page and our town's website so that we could get, the community involved rather than just the children at the school.
Right.
Packlet's been involved as well at their schools because we're all D3.
Okay.
So
is it all the elementaries in D3?
All the elementaries in D3. Cannons,
right.
Cowpens, Packlet.
Have you got a response from the ship in years past? What do the sailors think about these things?
It's been quite a few years since we sent cards to the sailors, and as you know, they change every couple of years.
Yeah.
So this is the first year we've done it in a while. And the captain, he was real excited.
Right.
Real excited about it.
How about the kids? What do they think about getting to do something like this?
Oh, they are ecstatic. I mean, they draw ships, they draw trees, they draw a lot of the different things you wouldn't think about, American flags. I mean, they just throw in everything, the patriotic part as well as the Christmas themes.
Right.
So they're really excited.
You think they realize how special it is to live somewhere that a lot of places have ships named after a city or something, but to live somewhere that was so influential in American history to begin with, and to still, 200 and however many, almost 300 years later, to have this still going, and Cowpens still have such a place on the American stage, I guess is a good word.
We have the crewmen come every year for the reunion and for the festival. And they're always so excited to be here. We've actually had men and women to move here that live, that were all served on the ship, and some have moved like to the Chesney area and some over to the Greer area. So they're all excited about Cowpens, and they continue to come back.
Right.
We thought for a while after the first USS Cowpens, the CVL-25, that when those men died out, some of them still come. Up in their 90s.
Oh, wow.
And we thought, well, when they die out, what kind of festival are we going to have?
Right.
And then along came the CG-63, a second ship for Cowpens, and that's something in itself because how many areas have two ships named after them?
Exactly.
So the new crewmen, and I was fortunate enough to, as well as a lot of the other town people, to be able to go to the commissioning in Charleston when that happened,
That's awesome.
when they launched the ship.
Yeah.
So it was great, and they all look forward to coming back. The crewmen that were on the ship, the original crew from the 90s, early 90s, 91, they are starting to come back now. So after their retirement.
That's awesome. How much of this, the reaching out to people that you don't know, and a lot of people you're never going to meet, just honestly, to be sure that since they're away from home, they're going to have a little bit of a Merry Christmas. That is small town Christmas.
That is small town Christmas, just to get a card. And those kids with those cards, I read a few of them, and they were telling the crewmen how happy they were that, they supported our country and that they loved that they were on the ship, and they thanked them for their service. I mean, they just went on and on and on, blessing them for what they were doing to protect our country.